Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Throwing to start this game. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Steelers get the football.
I'm trash as fuck.
This season. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Steelers. 19, Tiger, 19.
Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready? 60 Bison.
He's going to throw it. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Look out. Why does the defense got to him? That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. There's a 48-yard look for him. Boswell able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got London left side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get it. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Fourth down, punt upcoming. Here's Matthew Hayball to put his leg into it. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Cougar 19.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 32-yard line. Okay, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. Hey, check that streak.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Let's take it in at the 42. Still has some space up near midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London, and it sets up 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Come on, go, go!
Going again here, Sanders. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Third and short here, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. With Mason Graham engulfing that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll run with Johnson. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back now, pressure coming. The back grabs it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making it 9.
God, ain't no way I'm gonna let this bum beat me. It's like, what the
The offense
fuck?
showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns. Backed up considerably here on 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Here's Sanders now. He's from deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for Cleveland 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
No throw, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little...
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Visual Bates behavior.
Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Not quickly on the slant. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing now off the play action. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on second and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
60. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Take go.
Third and long for him here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
A 60-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Cougar, nice speed.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Okay, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house.
On the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be Browns football. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9.
can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's caught. He has it. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. To the air, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70, go.
Sanders setting the pass. Space pass to 35. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, start.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders has him on a quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
That's cut for the 1st. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready? Back the stick.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. Stettin had a vision for what wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Cutting the goal line. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Sneak here, Sanders. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. QB sneak coming. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking to Johnson to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
On the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Nicky Bikers. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pick up the floor.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw now is Sanders. Connects on the crosser. Has room down the left sideline. To the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Rex, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. They are throwing it again. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's Johnson again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, but it's still a ways to go now on 3rd.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Under the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Going again here, Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for Cleveland, 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they got to do it as a receiver.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Wilson now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. Sports has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80. Go.
First down throw from Wilson. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go. Pass.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Another carry for him. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
The 29-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
Gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So to a chorus of bunch from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL, not EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign on from Cleveland.